Back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be all about car organization and essentials. I'm super excited to be doing this video. It's actually an idea I've had for quite a while, but now I'm finally getting around to it and I'm really excited about it. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And a quick disclaimer before we get in, I'm so excited to be working with Autotrader for this video because obviously it kind of makes sense with this type of video. So I'm very excited, and if you guys don't know what Autotrader is, give me 3 seconds and you'll find out. To give you guys a little bit of a backstory on my current car situation, and then we'll get into Autotrader. So basically, I have a Honda Civic, and that is the car that I purchased from my mom once she was done with it, and that's actually the car that I learned how to drive on. It's a 2001 Honda Civic, so it's getting a little old. However, Cody, we live together. If you didn't know that, you probably already did, but we live together, so he also has a Jeep Patriot, and so we kind of just swapped basically. So I drive the Patriot most and he drives the Honda Civic, and that's been working, and it's definitely something that we've had in the back of our mind to upgrade the Honda for quite a while. Again, it's not something that I want to do right away, but it's going to be something that I start to think about over the next couple of years as we save money and different things like that. And I just think that having a website like Autotrader is an amazing source to go and search and shop all the cars, because I am not the most knowledgeable when it comes to purchasing a vehicle. Or anything to do with vehicles, honestly. But the fact that I can go to this website and trust their opinion and trust their sources is incredible. I feel very safe, and I know that I'm going to get the best price possible with them, which is amazing, and it's just so easy to use. They recently redid their website, so it's super user-friendly, it's less cluttered, it's actually faster, so it's easier to shop all the cars that you want to, and you can shop the website from any device, whether it be your desktop or your mobile or your tablet, whatever you want. You can search it anytime, anywhere, and I just love that. And also the fact that it's such a refined search, so whether you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a brand new vehicle, and whatever make, whatever color, whatever year, literally you can pinpoint it right down and see what it's gonna be. And if you maybe don't have a car right now, or you're new to learning how to drive, or you're maybe thinking about the future, it's always just kind of nice to have a price range or a goal, because like I said, it's not something I'm going to be going out and buying within the next couple months, but it is something I'm currently thinking about and saving for. So I like having a little bit of knowledge before I start doing that, obviously. And now that you guys have seen a little bit of Autotrader and how easy it is to use, I will have the link down below so you guys can go check it out and shop all the cars for yourselves. Also, leave me a comment down below what your dream car is, because I feel like everyone does have one, and mine, since probably being 7 years old, has always been a Volkswagen Bug convertible. I said silver, but I'm indifferent on the color at this point, but that is definitely my dream car. So let me know in a comment down below what yours is, and let's go ahead and get into the car essentials. The first car essential I have to mention is my phone, because this is the be-all end-all of my life. I'm sure all of you guys can relate. It's super essential. I bring it everywhere with me. But one last little tip about Autotrader, the fact that it is on a mobile device is amazing, but to give you guys a little kind of scenario, if you're out and about and you don't know what a vehicle is, but you see one that you like and you want to remember it, you can just search it on Autotrader and save it. And it's also kind of a fun game, because if you see a really nice car out when you're at a market or something, I don't know why a nice car would be at a market, but if you're out and you see a really nice car and you're kind of curious about the price, you can always just search it up on Autotrader and see how much that car costs, because I love doing that kind of stuff. And it's just nice if you want to remember something and you don't have a good memory, and then you're like, dang, what was that car that I really liked when we were walking to that place? It's just a great little tip to have. So mobile device and Autotrader, car essential number 1. The next car essential, it has to be Kleenex, and this one is by the brand Kleenex. And this is super cool because it's actually made for your car, so it actually has a little strap that you can just attach at the back of the headrest, and then you have it, and then it has a little flap, so you always have Kleenex. I love this, super essential. You never know when you're gonna sneeze or something's gonna spill. You need these. The next thing that I have actually recently added to my car, and I've been loving having it in there, and that is this Dr. Bronner's Lavender Organic Hand Sanitizer. So it's a spray hand sanitizer, just like that, and it smells incredible, and it's just nice to have a sanitizer in your car, so I really like this one. The next thing I like to keep in there to kind of go along with that would be hand cream. Simple as it is, you never know when you're gonna have dry hands. Super easy to just chuck a hand cream in your car. Also, you could just get a little cosmetic bag and put all of these little essentials into that, and then keep that in your car. That's also really smart if you don't want them kind of spread around, but hand cream is essential. And I'm sure you guys could have guessed this one's coming, but chapstick or any type of lip balm is definitely something I have to keep in my car. Now this is something I probably wouldn't necessarily keep in my car myself, but I know it's an essential for Cody, and that's a lint roller. This is kind of a big one, so they do make like smaller ones at the dollar store and stuff, but we keep a big one in our car because cats. It's always nice to have a fresh smelling car, so we like to keep these little Febreze Air Fresheners. I really like it because it just clips in and you can dial it so it's either very strong or very little. They last a fairly good amount of time and I really like the sense of them, so car air freshener, kind of an essential. Again, this is pretty predictable, but having gum or mints in your car is nice in case you have guests in your car and you want to offer them that if you guys just went out for a meal or something, or if you are running late and you just had coffee and you have to go talk to people. These are good to have. The next essential is something I always like to keep with me, obviously, and that is reusable shopping bags. This one is just from Sage. I love their bags. They're so great, but honestly, just keeping any type of reusable bag in your car is so great because stores are starting to charge for plastic bags, as they should. We should just be bringing our own bags. It's super simple and really easy to do. The next couple things I actually forgot to grab from my car, but they are chargers and aux cords and like a double charger. So we have like a cigarette port thing. I'm sure most cars have this, but we got a charger that actually has 2 USB things in it, so 2 people can charge their phone at the same time, and we also have an aux cord. It's really great. Also, I definitely recommend having a car blanket. That's kind of what we call it, is just having a nice blanket in the back seat. You never know what kind of situation you can get in, and having a blanket in the back is really smart. And there's been a lot of times when I'm like stuck at the ferry or it's a long road trip and you want something to cuddle with, and having a blanket would be great. And the last thing I wanted to mention as an essential for me personally, and that is just keeping napkins in my glove box. I always keep napkins. If I'm at like Starbucks or something and they give me too many, I'll just keep the extra ones and put them in my glove box. Again, you never know what kind of accident can happen when you're on the road, and having those readily available is pretty smart. Moving on to my little cleaning and organization tips. This friend is one of my new recent purchases and I'm in love. This is just a little vacuum. It's by Black & Decker. I will have a link down below. Bought it off Amazon and wow, this thing is so cool. It's just a mini vacuum. It's really not that like exciting or anything, but it comes in so handy when you want to like just quickly clean up your car or something. We have underground parking, so it's really difficult to go and like vacuum and just like do a deep clean. So having one of these is so great to clean up the little messes here and there. Also, it's just great if you own cats because like their hair is everywhere, and this is just really good for little jobs. But yeah, I definitely recommend having a little vacuum around so you can just quickly clean up. I wouldn't necessarily keep it in my car, but having it to do stuff in the car is really great. The next tip I have is to have a little garbage can in your car, whether this be for straw wrappers or, you know, just like receipts or whatever you need. You're always gonna need like a trash bag basically. And so I'm gonna be putting this Sage bag. It's like the same as the one I just showed you, but a little bit smaller. It's gonna fit if you like take off the headrest and just kind of clip it in, that it's like super easy to use, and then you can clean it out and everything in your car just stays super tidy. I just like having it. Again, it just keeps everything tidy and organized, and I like that. The next tip I have for you guys is something that we had for the longest time and came in handy so often, and that is a rechargeable battery. So we had this huge battery pack that we just kept in the back of the car. It has jumper cables, it had a radio, it had a flashlight, it had everything you would need in an emergency situation, and I cannot tell you how many times we have left our lights on the Honda that this came in handy. So eventually Cody's dad just like bought this for us, and it was amazing until it got stolen out of our car. So that's another story. But having one of these is so handy. I believe they can range from anywhere probably like $50 to $200. I think ours was around the $100 mark, but it's definitely something to invest in. I think it's very smart to have that in your vehicle. And if you go camping or if you go like on long road trips, I think this is just like super smart to have, and it can come in handy for someone else. If you see someone on the side of the road that needs a jump or, you know, anything like that, it's really great to have. And the last thing I wanted to mention, kind of going along with that and is a precautionary thing, and that is having a safety backpack. So you can include things like a first aid kit in there, some extra water, some non-perishable food, some change of clothes, a raincoat, gloves, toque if you live in a colder climate. These are all just like good things to have in the back of your car if you ever were stuck in a situation, if you're stuck on the highway or something happens. You never know what kind of situation you can get in. I've had a lot of like situations with vehicles, so like I know, and so that's why I really need to have one of these in my car. But I just think this is really great to have. I know you can buy pre-made ones, but it's super easy to make yourself. You just grab an old backpack, fill it with all the things, chuck it in the back of your car, and then you know that it's there if you need it. And that pretty well wraps up my car essentials organization type video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, leave me a comment down below telling me what your dream car is, because I definitely want to know. I will have a link to Autotrader in the description box below. Go check it out, go shop all the cars, and if you are searching for a car that you're gonna like possibly buy, let me know what that is, because I'm really curious about that too. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.